If you see in the title of this video, you already know that this is not gonna take too much of your time. This is not a guide or something, but I am just here to tell you how to use your trade coins wisely. If you look at the past, trade coins has been one of the oldest currency in the game. If you think they are useless, I am here to tell you that you are wrong. But when you think that trade coins are useless, you are not wrong either. The benefits of trade coin are at such a foresee of the future that people who prefer short-term rewards don't bother to look at that far, and that's fine. The key thing that we use trade coin is to buy epics in the Legend Store. And the key reason where people get offended the most is the pricing element. There is a psychological dilemma that you see an epic of C-class card that cost you 6,000 trade coin. You said that this is expensive, but then the store refreshes and you look at an epic of S-class card that cost you 15,000 trade coin, more than twice of the earlier price. Your immediate reactions would be that this is madness. Is Gameloft crazy? Sadly, we can control the pricing, but we can make strategy regarding our purchase. While there are 5 classes of cards in the game, the pricing of epics is divided into 4 categories. Epics of D and C class cards cost you 6,000 trade coins. Epics of B class cards cost you 8,000 trade coins. Epics of A class cards cost you 10,000 trade coins. Epics of S class cards cost you 15,000 trade coins. After looking at the pricing, if you sign up for it, I'm here to tell you that this is gonna take a lot of patience. The key advantage that you have is that you can't really use your trade coin anywhere else aside from buying epics from the Legend Store. So let's make a strategy of spending these trade coins wisely. When it comes to buying epics, I want you to start in the middle because B class carries the most optimal cards for competition. And in my opinion, other classes can wait. But let's say you don't have much trade coin, then you can do two things. You can wait and then start with B class, or you just start with C class and start buying epics of the card that are in the middle of the class. For B class, the card in the middle would be Grand Sport, Vantage GT12, DBS Super Leggera and Huracan. And for C class, there would be OG cards like Dodge Viper, Acura, Pininfarina H2 Speed and Ortega. And from middle up top, you can also go for Vincent and NL 33. For A class, I want you to start at the top with cars like Genti Echelon, Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta, Honda Electric Dendrobium, McLaren 570S, Lamborghini Aventador J, then come down to cars like Lamborghini Aventador S3 or McLaren P1. For S class, don't look too much further. Just invest in Bugatti Chiron and Koenigsegg Regera epics. If Terzo epic shows up, just downright ignore them. Now, one thing for sure, this process is gonna take time, especially when you focus on one car, because when you will be near at acquiring epics of a given car, that epic will start showing less and less to buy, and that would be frustrating. So aim for 2 or 3 cars simultaneously. If you get frustrated with one, if other shows up, then invest in that. Using this strategy, I gold my ACR, Acura, H2 Speed and Ortega from Class C, Huracan from Class B, and then the most amazing thing happened in Class A. I managed to gold my Honda, Aventador J and McLaren 570S. I managed to acquire all the epics for the Aperta, but with the launch of ALU expansion, I managed to max the Aperta. But I have not applied the upgrades to it. I was looking for Huayra epics, but after acquiring 10 epics, the Huayra epics started not showing up and Genti epics started showing up. So I started investing in those. Again, after 10 epics, now neither the Genti nor Huayra epics are showing up to me. But who cares? It's reward randomization. They will test your patience to the extreme, and that's fine in my opinion. How much time this strategy can potentially cost you? I will use myself as an example that for acquiring 16 epics of Honda, it consumed me about 19 months. Yeah, you heard that right. Same was with the 570S. It does require you a lot of consistency, but it is better than spending piles of cash to acquire all of the epics, I have to say. An additional thing that I would like to mention is that when you start investing trade coin for purchasing epics, by focusing on 2 to 3 cars, you will always have a surplus of trade coin to about 30,000 to 40,000. If you don't, then still you don't need to worry because you can sell common import parts from the inventory section. Depending upon how much of those you have, they will manage to buy you 2 to 3 epics as well. So worry less and stay focused and consistent. You will manage to get them all, and remember, you don't need to gold all of the cars in the game. Just invest in the useful one and get done with it because no one is going to hand you a gold medal that you have gold the SRT8. The final question that most people ask is that why don't we get epics from Car Hunt Rides? Well, reward randomization is involved a lot there, so you can never be sure about that. Play Car Hunt Rides as well. If you manage to get few epics from there, that is still a thumbs up in my opinion. So yeah, use this way too alongside of any other technique that can get you epics of the car. But never spend tokens on epic card packs because reward randomization will mess you up and you will end up getting nothing. Speaking of not spending your tokens, here's the list of 73 cards that you should stay well away when it comes to spending tokens. So make sure you check it out before arrival of Burst Speed Pack.